Okay, I should be live. Let me double check that the YouTube stream is muted on my computer. Should be. So this sounds good, right? You hear me, you hear the game. Is the audio balance alright? I'll wait around for a few minutes. Audio balance is good though? Yeah. Let people know on the Discord again. I've got it closed just so it doesn't start throwing a zillion notifications in the background. Okay, I'll go ahead and start the file at least. And my... Oh, this delay. I thought it went black on there for a sec. Alrighty. Shouldn't need to do this, just making sure all my controls, the setup should be good. I can read the chat from here and see who's watching, or at least how many are watching. So yeah. Yeah, for those of you watching it, yeah, you in the chat will have to keep people up to date, or I mean, I don't mind commenting throughout the run, but this is going to be a minimalist pit run, sort of like what I did earlier on my channel a few years ago. I have no cards, as you can see. Only recipe is this one, which was mandatory to get to 2-1 to get Boomer, and I need Boomer to get in here. That, and he is necessary to kill some of the enemies in the pit. So yeah. Just the return pipe. Just these two. Won't be using Peach at all. And then just these two. No items. Yeah. My stats are not minimal, but I've got a cheat code that is going to set it to minimal as soon as I go on the pipe. Hopefully that'll work properly. Yeah. I don't know, should I wait around a few minutes, or, I guess if no one else shows up, I'll probably just get going. Okay, at least open the pit. Yeah. This'll take a few tries, in before it takes me 15 minutes to get this open. There we go. Okay, so now my stats are reset. You can see, no coins. So I don't have a zillion coins farmed to use on Flim. No score, 1 attack power, level 1, base everything. Again, Mario Peach. I won't be using Peach, just these two guys, which are both required. Maybe not both required, but I think that I don't know. I think it's minimal enough as it is. Again, no cards. So yeah. So yeah, right off the bat, I guess I'm gonna be doing a bit of grinding on these first 25 floors, because I need to get 60,000 points before floor 25, or I won't be able to kill the chain jump there. But yeah, I'm going in with minimal practice. But I don't know, I've played through the first chapter, so I'm sort of got my Super Paper Mario legs back. Let's go ahead and start. Alright. May just be the one in this room, I don't remember. Oh, nope, there's more than one. combo at least a little bit then. This is going to be kind of pointless. I think there's 4 of them on this floor. I remember. Yeah. I was able to combo them all. I could probably get 3 on the same platform at least. Okay, you can still hold that guy the whole time. Probably should have gone around the other direction. Yeah, I gotta get used to the stylishing again. I'm not gonna make that, am I? Nope. This is not the time to be taking all these hits. Well, this is a good start. Still getting my Paper Mario legs back on here, so let's continue on. Oh, well, that was great. Yeah, in these early floors, there's a couple of enemies that are going to be doing all the grinding, so really these floors don't matter. Yeah. What? Okay then. Some Woolly World hitboxes going on here. Yeah, there's 2 enemies on these early floors that'll be doing all the farming for me. That is one of them. And it's the better of them. Let me get these all on one platform. Ah, let's not do that again. This could go really well. Oh, let's not. Alrighty. Yeah, for those of you that haven't played the pit before, okay, how am I gonna do this? I can get this through here. Yeah, for those of you who haven't played the pit before, basically you just have to find the enemy that's got a key before the timer there runs out. So I'm going to be milking this time for all it's worth. Get a lot of levels, because these enemies can be pretty lucrative. Those purples aren't quite as close together as I would have liked. Let's go damage boost. Dang it, man. I wasted that whole setup. Oh, whatever. We'll just do some minimal farming. Problem with this is they just eventually start walking for no good reason. I still haven't figured out what causes them to do that. You can only get a few hundred points before they do that. Which, I mean, it's better than nothing, but you can pick up a few hundred points other ways. Yeah, I'll do this for a bit longer, but there are better ways to farm. I don't remember where the door is. Oh, there's a better string than usual. Ah, drat. Alrighty. Yeah, no, for some reason having carry seems to make it so that they never stop shooting, and so long as you've got a little bit of space to go. I think you just bounce a little bit higher or something. I don't think that alone is why it works. Come on, all of you stay on the same platform. How to best do this? That's not how. Too tall to throw. Oh, don't you go bouncing up there. How'd you even get over here? This is just gonna be a disaster. Okay. Look at this, they just sit right on top of each other. That's obnoxious. Yeah, they're literally just like exactly flush with one another. Never seen that happen before. Yeah. Interesting thing about this is these rooms are just wide enough. I mean, they're plenty wide enough, I guess, but like they're wide enough that if you scroll enemies off screen, they'll just sort of stay in place doing what they were doing most of the time until you get back to them. And also, like Thoreau, he's useful for grouping enemies up, but you have to remember they'll keep moving in the direction they were facing. Doesn't matter which direction you throw them. That is really obnoxious that those guys decided to stack up like that. That looked like it was 800. It definitely wasn't. We're already critical and getting no item drops. This is fun. We're just shy of a level up, so hopefully there's something... Take it? No, let's not. Let's please not. Should I risk it? Let's risk it. I took the damage right when I hit him. That or I was misreading that, and that was me damaging him. I think I just took damage at the same time as hitting him, and it just negated the damage. Yeah, because it looked like I saw a 2 on the screen there. Yeah, these guys are a little... These guys are decent for farming, like, via stylishes, but they're pretty dangerous, especially if you stack more than one in the same place. They inflict statuses, and they do 2 damage, which is non-trivial when you've got 15 as your max. Even worse when you got 2 as your current. And I think you could still run into them when they're by the wall like that. Yeah, I think we're on decent base score-wise. I mean, the other, like, squig farming has the most potential, but Koopa farming is much safer and gets a lot of points that you wouldn't otherwise get. I hope I don't regret this. I need you to not shoot every time I walk that way, okay? Is there another way up here? No. Okay, so that's not a good place to put them. Yeah, see, that's how you get the points. You gotta chain it after killing another enemy or 2. Yeah, that was still only about 1,000 extra, but that was faster than the other bit farming I did earlier. That was what I was trying to set up before. The purple ones weren't quite as close as I would have liked to the pink ones. Dang it. Jump down already! Oh gosh, they both jumped up. Ah, did that a little late. Basically, any enemy that sits still and behaves is nice to put up. Especially if it doesn't walk off a platform, it's nice to put by these guys for farming. Okay, let me find a good place to put this guy. Not here, that's for sure. This looks workable. Oh yeah, this is totally workable. This is, I think, where I did the farming in the test where I did to see if it bounced right off. Dang it. Dang it. It's probably fine. I killed the pink one, I think. Dang it, man. I'm wasting again. That was pretty good. And I'm at full health, so yeah. We're well on pace for 60,000 by floor 25. At this rate. Okay, yeah, these guys are especially not worth trying to do that kind of changing when there's more than one. But this is enough headroom, let's do it on this guy. Because you can only bounce 3 times when once you're above level 2, so it's not that lucrative anyway. They also pretty much everything that inflicts poison, granted, will always drop an item when you kill them, so it's nice. And all items in this game cure poison. It's like the only permanent status other than the curses that curses give you, but those aren't healable anyway. I need you to face the other way. Get you all closer together. Now we wait. At least. What? Scrolled the other guy off screen, dang it. Oh, not that far off screen, apparently. There we go. Yes, march to your doom. Ah, drat it. Should have seen that one coming. Should have just gone for the short combo. Those stylish moves. Well, we got a good item drop at least. That one, what did that mean? 10? Hey, first break floor. Yeah, 10, that's not bad at all. Don't think that'll help me do any more damage. Let's get a moving. Okay, these guys are really easy to farm on because you can kick their shell 16 times. Ah. Okay. Let's be smart. Whoa, that's an interesting. Okay, let's do it here. Or maybe 20 times. I don't remember. That's a guaranteed couple thousand points from each of these. It's way more points than just killing them in a combo. Although if you can kill other enemies in a combo, it's worth taking that. I might try a more complicated Koopa strat on 19. If I still need the points by then, which I probably won't. I may do it anyway, just because I couldn't quite get it to work in practice. Amazed that I managed to kick it to the left every time. It is a right wall too, so it's not like you'll ever lose it. But this is a wide enough space. I can definitely react if I kick it the wrong way. Alright, we're doing good. It's just the 2. That I still need to go around. Yeah, there's typically enough time on these to have plenty of time doing this farming. Yeah, this is a wide enough area for it. I'll do it for the other guy. So I'll do it for this guy. Instead of there being a ceiling. It'd be nice if that green guy was facing the other way. I honestly don't know which way he was facing. Dang it, man. Okay, let's not... Okay, good. Now I can go back to the other place. This is more dangerous. I level at 40k. So long as I don't do too many stupid things, I should be fine. This will put me at 31k. I have the key already. Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, we're well on our way to 60k now. Yeah, these guys are annoying. First enemy, I need this guy to deal with. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. Should have double checked that there were Koopas first. I don't think there are. Goombas just aren't worth the trouble, especially Paragoombas. Oh, wow. Goombas are being nice today. When they're not breaking my combos. How'd I hear? Oh, that was the key dropping. Should have at least stylish tapped that guy. And a bunch more guys that need bombs. Kill these guys with throw. It would help if you faced them. Yeah. Still can't. What? Did I hit another thing? I thought I heard another bounce. I don't know where that would have come from. That seems too tight. Without ducking, at least. It did do 2 damage. To the cleft. Which is not really meaningful at all. I don't know why I'm fighting these guys. They only give 300 points. Don't know if they drop items or not. Yeah, Aldalera and I found the item drop database for this game too, but I forget what any of the drops are, other than poison things always drop things. Why did I do that? That was... I just lost like 400 points, possibly, from a Koopa combo. I shouldn't be blind throwing. Especially when it's so easy to line them up in 3D. There's like no chance at all they'll collide. Get back before that runs out. Alrighty. Sadly, this does not give you 500 points every time you hit it. Like Super Mario Bros. Deluxe rules. Pretty close to a level. You also have to follow these guys around. If they go off screen when you've already like killed them, put them in, or maybe just put them in a shell, they'll just despawn. I think only vertical or horizontal placement on the screen matters. Like you can, like the screen's not high enough to despawn anything. Pretty close to 40 after this level. Alrighty. We can stop the Koopa farming pretty soon, so that's nice. Oh, these guys. These guys are pretty dangerous for this part of the game. They do a lot of damage and they're not really safe to do anything against. At least you can take them out of commission with the bombs, but they're really not worth the effort of trying to combo at all. It doesn't matter. It'd be nice if they turned around. I could level up on a stylish command at this point. Oh, Tyloids. This could be interesting. One thing you definitely don't ever want to do is flip into 3D with these guys. They're very easy to completely lose track of. But the cool thing about them is if you... I forget how much health they have, dang it. The trick is just to lure them all into this. I accidentally killed one that jumped though, so it's not going to be as profitable as it could have been. I think there's one on the ceiling that's coming towards this. Look how many points I'm getting from that. Ah, come on. Scroll on screen, I know you're still there. I hope he didn't go around the bottom, or it'll take forever to come around. Oh man, they may be too far apart. I know there's a fourth one in here. Dreaded. I'll wait around. I definitely want those several thousand points that guy's gonna get me. Shouldn't despawn. I've got basically his whole path on the screen. Where is he? There he is, coming around. Hey guys. Yeah, I'm just trying to do some farming while it's still a thing I can do. Look at the points I'm getting off this guy. Nice. I could farm this guy too, but that's just greedy. I will, however, put him out of his misery. Yep, nearly already at 60k. This is going well. Okay, 3D. Always 3D. That's always... Well, I could farm these guys in 3D. I really don't need to do any more farming on these guys, I don't think. Just to be safe, hold off one more. I think I'm close enough to the wall that I won't get hit even if I sort of miss and hit it the wrong way. I would have gotten a ton more points in that last level if I had not accidentally stomped on that one Tyloid. I would have gotten like another several thousand points. Then I definitely could have skipped this. Yeah, I don't need to do any more comboing, so I'll probably try to keep my score kinda low for the rest of the pit. This attack power doesn't help as much as it hurts, because like the higher your level, the longer it takes to level up. But there are a couple of exceptions. There's one level in particular in the flop side bit. I definitely want to see how absurd a combo I can get with the throw pickup strats. I don't quite remember the layout though, so it might not be very conducive to that. There's one more, I'll do it. Well, there are 3 games, so. I know this must be riveting for the 8 of you to watch. Don't worry, the grinding will stop. Not that I won't try for some crazy combos if they present themselves. Oh, come on, game. Just gonna give me more of these? Oh boy. This is definitely potential. I could have done all the farming on this floor. This has everything you want for a farming floor. Yeah, I kind of want to, like, say... do they walk off? They do. Dang it. So I'm going to jump over this guy. Put this guy in between them. I'll do this one more time. I really want to see what absurd combos I can get on this, though. I didn't mean to put that one. I don't think there's any good way up there. Yeah, I may have just... Can you do this to them? Yeah. Yeah, now I just gotta wait, find a way up here. Okay, good, we're good. Oh, what I didn't consider is these are shelled. Whoops. Oh, that's not nearly as interesting as I was hoping it would be. That was kind of silly of me. If those had been any other 200 enemy, that would have been really fun. Get away from the door, dang it. There we go. We're at 60k, no more farming required. Sadness. Oh, why you spawn down here this time, man? You're supposed to spawn up there. Yeah, you know. Yeah, that Koopa Troll can be really good for comboing, too. Because they'll get hit a zillion times by these Koopa shells. So if you do like an entire chain leading up to hitting the Koopa Troll, then it'll get hit 7 times. Or something like that before it dies, and you'll get that number of points 7 times. Sort of like what happened in the Twilight Realm. Oh gosh, more than 7. I'm regretting this already. Really? This guy has the key? Alrighty. I will still probably be trying to kill all the enemies that are like easy enough to take out, just so I can get higher chances of drops. Because I have these items to get me through the whole pit at the moment. Yeah, these guys are just obnoxious. They were far more obnoxious when I could only do 1 damage. Now they go out in 2 hits. See, I wish I knew which enemies dropped items, like, more often than others. Like, I imagine most do drop items, but probably some that are definitely far more worth killing than others. Fun combos to be had here if you manage to get a bunch of these guys up against a wall, but that takes a heck of a lot of setup to do well. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna try it. How many points did I just earn there? I don't even know. Several thousand, I'm sure. Jump this way. These guys can be half decent for farming just because they have a lot of experience compared. Really, man, they're just all gonna go under the platforms. That's a useful drop. Hello. Hope I don't have to use that anytime soon. I mean, it's not that useful. I've been pretty ticked if that stayed in 3D. You're a problem. I wish I could grab slightly above me. Oh, I guess I can. Never mind. Boy, how many times am I gonna get the key on the last enemy in the room? I think that's the first time I've ever done that boo thing, like, correctly. These guys are about as lucrative if you can get them trapped in a little area, but there really aren't areas conducive to that in the pit. There was a fair number of points there. Because they tend to jump away if you don't have them trapped on all sides. Well, that was points. I don't know how many points. Which of those guys don't drop items, so I don't know why I bothered. This is 25, right? Yeah. This is why you need 60k. Well, unless it decides to not spawn an enemy in the room, that'd be kind of funny. Yeah, this guy's got 4 defense. And now I do 6 attack instead of 4 with this. Otherwise, I'd have had no way to attack it without bringing items in. That shouldn't be a problem for the rest of the pit, because I'll be leveling up enough before I get the higher defense things. Yeah, let's not give this guy half a sec to do anything. Hello, Crash. I'm sure this is related to the code. I should have made it less complicated. Well then, so much for that. Alright then, back to the drawing board. Next time I'll actually test everything. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. Had I not taken a pipe before that point? Had I not taken a pipe before that point? Oh well. There are simpler ways to achieve this kind of challenge run, I suppose, but like, man, that's disappointing. That was a good run up through that. Yeah, rip. Should have tried going through a pipe some other time. Alright, well, I don't know when I'll do this again. I will thoroughly vet the code next time. Like, I'll actually test. Like, I'll probably do a test run through the whole thing, just cheating my way to keys or infinite health or something. Well, sorry about that. I'll see you guys around.